Hi, my name is Joel. I'm with Global Sites, and today I'm going to teach you how to perform a site search within Google. Performing a site search on your own website or a competitor's website for that matter is a very important step for anybody concerned with how they appear within search results or how that competitor might appear within search results. A properly done site search will help you spot poorly formed page titles and descriptions. It'll help you identify duplicate content, which might be hurting your rank within search engine result pages. It'll help you uncover unexpected content in search results, as well as spot typos and other common issues that are likely costing your business search engine rank and ultimately customers. So at Global Sites here, we just launched a updated version of our website, and in performing my audit of that launch, one of the first steps was to perform a site search, and I did uncover some issues that I thought you'd find interesting. So, here we go. So to perform a site search in Google, we start with site colon and the domain in question. So in this case, it's mine, globalsites.net. And a little bit on this, even though we are www.globalsites.net, I prefer to do these site searches on the root domain, so they often uncover other subdomains and things that we might otherwise miss. So again, we're going to type site colon and the root domain in question. And the first thing that I spot, in these site searches is the number of pages that return. You know, it's immediately regarding these results, I had anticipated 10 or 15 pages because that's what I am aware of that I have live in my website, but I see that the results are somewhat higher than that at 21. Often, when we get new customers in that are struggling in search or not appearing in search, this can be one or zero when we would anticipate hundreds of pages. Likewise, we can come to a page that has 10 or 15 pages, but there are thousands of results in Google. All of these can be obvious symptoms of problems that need to be addressed. So for me, I'm a little concerned that I have 21 pages again when I'm only expecting 10 or 15. Google is always reminding us about Search Console. I'll touch briefly. Search Console is an important tool that we use for all of our clients and that every person managing a website should have configured for their website alongside Google Analytics. These two tools, when used together, Search Console specifically, will help you identify security problems with your website, structural issues with your website. They'll help you identify what websites link to you and what pages you're ranking for. Uh, it's a wonderful tool to utilize, especially when connected to your analytics and AdWords accounts. And please, if you have any questions about Search Console or anything that we're going to talk about here today, feel free to reach out to me, Joel, at Global Sites. So the first thing that I'm really going to take a close look at here is my new homepage title and description. They read good. There's, arguably some keywords that might be missing here. I might like to see AdWords integrated in here. I might like to see search engine optimization spelled out. But I'm liking the length of them and how concise they are. Um, I'm looking for a title that might be too long and show an ellipses off of the end, a title that might contain a typo or not do its primary job. And the primary job, of course, of your homepage title and meta description are to define clearly to your users, to human beings, who you are, what you do, and where you do it. And if we can do that while integrating keywords that Google can likewise use to index our website properly, all the better. So digging a little deeper here, I'm finding, in order of rank to Google, my other pages, my contact us, one of my oldest pages in the website, is ranked second with a good title and description. I don't really like the repetitiveness of these two pages, and I might look at that here going forward. Digging a little deeper, I do come across an issue here that we see with a lot of our customers, and I would rather not be seeing that now for my website, and I'll certainly be addressing it. And that's a meta description that is too long and trails off with an ellipses at the end. So what's happened here is we didn't define a condensed description of this page for Google to utilize as the meta description. Google instead simply scraped the first content it could find off of the page and listed that here. And if I view the page, I'll go ahead and do it in a new tab here so we don't lose our spot. We'll see that they grabbed this text followed by this text and it trailed off somewhere. We can do better than that, and that's certainly something that I'm going to address right away. So looking for these ellipses is definitely something that we want to avoid. Another thing that I'm spotting here is sort of a carryover. We've recently changed the name of our business from globalsites.net to just simply Global Sites. And I'm seeing some old instances of globalsites.net that I'm going to want to address as well. Global Sites being the legal business name for my company, it's very important that I use that citation of my business name as consistently as possible. A lot of guys would argue to add the LLC to the end of that would be a very, very prudent step, and I may just go ahead and do that. Another common mistake that I'm seeing here exposed in my results is this page is a web hosting agreement. However, the page title only defines it as web hosting and is missing a simple word agreement. Words matter, and this page not only is showing my old business name, but is missing that important word agreement in the title, making it confusing for a user, and we'll certainly be addressing that as well. Um, Digging a little deeper, I see a page that we definitely worked very hard on. And it looks great. This is what I want to see. The custom part of the title first. It's a question, it's interesting, followed by my business name, clearly defined, a good URL that matches the title, and an interesting description that's condensed and it makes me want to click through and learn more. I like this page, and I'm going to strive to make those other pages read in a similar fashion. I'm going to dig just a little bit deeper here, and we see a continuing of those ellipses issues, and we'll certainly be addressing that. But getting down here to the bottom, we run into some of that unexpected content I alluded to earlier, and maybe an explanation why my site return is a little bit longer than I expected it to be. And that's this old commerce system that we discontinued several years ago. I see is still running and is still indexed by Google. This is a subdomain, commerce.globalsites.net. And again, this old Cart32 system we haven't used in quite a few years. I'll absolutely be getting with my technical team to make sure that we address that, get those results removed off of Google, and remove that old system from the internet. So, we can go deeper. There's the images tool, which will show us what images from our website are currently indexed by Google. No big surprises here, some older stuff from the old website, but for me, there's nothing concerning here or out of line with what I would expect to see. If I was a news website or if I was a product website, I would expect to see all my products images listed here in a concise way. And these are things that each is unique for each business that we take on, but it's a simple thing that anyone can do who's responsible for a website or who owns a business and wants to know what do they look like on the internet. And again, this is just one of the first steps we take in an audit of a domain, but as one of the very most important. And I hope that you'll take a moment to perform a site search on your own domain. And as always, if you have any questions about the results you find or anything that you want to review with us, always please feel free to reach out to me, Joel, at Global Sites. You can find our contact info easily on our website. Reach out to us, and we'll be very happy to help. Have a great day.